But now kay siguro maturity pod that you get to learn that being in love is being able to let go of the person you love and letting him live his individual life while simultaneously being in a relationship with that person. Yeah.
Actually, no, that's very unique kasi not everyone has that type of love. Kasi probably there are people na nag-struggle pagod finding the balance between it.
Yes.
Like, security is like on another level. And yeah, ang akin kasi it's your certainty whenever the day ends. So, like, whenever tapos na kayo, excuse me, whenever tapos na kayo hang out with your friends, or like you had a rough day, or like even the fun days, or like you're winning or losing, okay, there's always this person who listens to you and who's with you along the way. Kasi friendships are one thing, pero
May
constant sila.
iba na level of intimacy.
Yeah, I agree. So, yun siya. Yun ang highlight for me sa experience ko
Dati.
dati. Okay.
Pa-experience. Ano ba?
Experience please ng security. Anyway, ang next natin na question is, when do you know if it's time to let go? Wala na guys, isang question lang about love kay negative din siya na podcast.
For me, when do you know when it's time to let go when you exhausted all the possible remedies on your end and there's nothing left to do than to let go? Like, na iba kasi it's easy for them. Like, they realize that it's not gonna work for them. So, mag-leave na sila dayon. Pero that's not always the case. Some would really have to be broken-hearted over and over again before they would have the courage to let go. And that is so normal lang, Jud. Because, lalo na if dugay na mo kaayo, so, letting go of that relationship that you have been so sanay na good, like part of your life na siya, almost, or like, you can't imagine what your life will look like without that person. Pero there's a hard truth in front of your face that murag, you've done all the things that you have to do on your end to like save the relationship and make it work, but it really doesn't. So for me, that's when the time that a person would have to let go. Kato, ikaw te.
That's so sad. I agree. Pero ang aking answer kay, di ba sa'yo kay exhausting all remedies, anak good. Pero nothing changes. Nothing changed. Ang akin kay, when you lose your self-respect na, like parang, there's this certain things na you do, ginagawa mo outside your boundary, which is very unhealthy. And that's the thing kay, it's not you anymore.
It's out of desperation na, not love.
Yes, I agree. So like, if ano yan, if it costs you your self-respect because it's your only identity and it's the only thing that you can preserve at the end of the day, and I think it's time to let go.
Yes, and ano din, and nuance lang sa gisabi mo te, kay if for example, you're not necessarily na ikaw lang mag-lose self-respect, but when you see your partner trying to save their relationship to the point that it's not your partner anymore, murag, you're not like this and you're doing too much out of desperation na gyud to save the relationship. Like, that's one of the many hard truths that's right in your face pero you refuse to believe. Pero not necessarily that ikaw lang dapat ang maglusog self-respect. You should know na kato na ang imong sign to let go. But when your partner is also trying to save their relationship pero you see that person na malose na pud niya iyang self-respect just to save the relationship, may your last act of love for that person be letting go of the relationship.
I second the motion, Your Honor. Kay, based from experience, dili na ako mag-specify, but there was this instance na I was hoping that yun lagi out of desperation, dili na siya imong partner just to save the relationship. But I was forcing that person na, can you pause and read your chats? Kay, it's so crazy
Not
to
you na.
read ba? And we wake up ana na level. So, I think that's it sa um, uh, letting go. There are things na you could have worked together like compatibility wise, but there are things na even if you negotiate and you compromise na ay joy dili compatible, and we have to live with that hard reality or truth. So yun, correct.
Correction.
So in line with letting go, when sa time frame ng breaking up or like sa relationship ang pinaka-hard, like is it before?
For me is when it's the time that you have to make the decision of finally breaking up. Kay murag sure na ni na decision murag naa pa magud ka sa intimacy, and the decision to let go of that intimacy is the hardest because after you broke up with that person, murag it's more on realization na naman gud na ay kaya ko pala ito, kaya ko pala ganyan ganyan. Pero I think this is my perspective lang po siguro. Siguro other people who have sa imo hate na dugay na ka naging single. Basig lahi po yung perspective. Pero as a person who is taken, I think the hardest part of the phases of breaking up is having that decision good na I will break up with this person who I've spent many years with, I've shared many moments with. Murag breaking up is like unsa gani ita murag existential, would lead to an existential crisis ba na unsa pa man ang pulos sa akong kinabuhi, murag ingana god. So murag you're lining up yourself for a very very difficult situation. Murag you're making that decision na kabalo ka after that decision, whatever the result will be, it will not look good. Ano to?
So based from what I'm getting kay the decision part na you have to let go na jud, and dili jud siya easy kasi um like all those same sa akin, like the security that you have, and then yung akin kay the certainty, tas mawala ra siya in one because of that decision and pagsabi. Ang akin kasi it's the moments na you feel like dili na siya mag-work out, like ma-realize mo na realization siya which would take months
After
and
or
weeks
before?
before.
Before.
Kasi before ka
Like-
mag-decide, ginakulate mo man good.
Like, ascertain mo good na, oh my God, this relationship will not work out. Pero gusto pa ni mo jud mag-work out, pero ano ka na, murag na ay ik good along the way na makaingon ka na, ay, dili ni mag-work. Ana, te.
Yes. But the thing is, dili in my experience po, there are things that I think lang, kaya syempre, this is just one universe out of all the possibilities. There are things that you could negotiate and talk with, but there are things na dili na nimo siya ma-talk with, and you can predict that because you know that person well. So like, if I could explain this one na ma-understand sa everyone, kay there are decisions na ginagawa even if without talking with the partner. Maybe, I know na it's a red flag. Kasi syempre, dapat mag-sit down, talk kayo, ganyan-ganyan. Pero if you truly know the person, feeling ko hindi ako nag-make sense. But my point is that yung decisions, Kina-justify. Kina-justify na lang. But my point is that, pag once na, ay, ikaw good, ha?
Hindi ko din gets eh. Hindi ko na
So, ang point ko, kasi, basta ang point ko is that, not everything could be fixed with a sit-down talk. Ana ba?
There are things beyond repair na gyud.
Yeah. Yeah. I know red flag siya na you could have talked with your partner first. Pero, there are other things na you could predict.
Even if you would try to fix it, murag dili gyud siya, murag inherent na gyud siya to that person. It's either you accept it or non-negotiable na gyud siya, murag. Even if you try na i-fix siya, mawala man siya for a few sa start pa lang, pero taod-taod kay mobalik gud gihapon siya na situation. So you just kind of accept that it will not work even if you would talk it out to that person. Like, hopeless siya na aspect ba of that person. Like, hopeless na siya sa ingana nga trait, for example. Dili na nimo na siya ma-change. So, like, that pa lang, make na kaog decision in your head pa na that can't be fixed. Wag nga na.
Yes, I agree. Yun ang point ko. Ano? I agree. Yun ang point ko. But, encouraging you guys to talk it out with your partner. Yes. Pero, again, if you see it na dili na dyan siya ma-fix, then why bother? Charot lang. Anyway.
Now, okay, question te. Kaya di ba, anak ka, the hardest part sa breaking up and everything. Pero, like, sa imo ha, because naamagod ka sa imong single era. So, like, ang gi-imagine ako na for people like you na dugay na sa single era nila, isn't the hardest part is those moments where the thought visits you ba? Na like, lami ang magkauyab, lami ang may person na masabihan ko sana nito na situation or makwentuhan ko about my day. Like, isn't, for me, magod, if I would put myself in your situation, marag, that's the hardest part ba? Kay, karon, because part of that security is that when I want to talk about something, I know that I can always talk to this person. But if you're single, who do you talk to? Like, nga na good.
Yun siya ang pinaka-struggle if single ka
Like, post-breakup.
o post-breakup kay, you know, all those, like, kung pila mo ka years and then all of a sudden lahi na inyong routine. So, wala. You have to deal with it na wala, Jude.
Yeah.
Ana.
Tapos, amazing po no, kay, like, if naging ka mo, you always run towards each other. Like, always ang magkita or something. Pero the fact that, if dili na ka mo kay, there's just slight chance lang good of you running up to each other ba. So, like, amazing siya na, habawa, imuhang ex, dili po din mo siya makita the moment na wala na pod mo. Or like, there are chances na magkita mo, pero, nga na lang, pero not always as often as you would when kamo pa. Nga na, amazing lang siya na, ano sa ba na, coincidence, situation, circumstance. Wala lang.
Pero ana ang magandang universe na if ever dili jud mo meant to be, then the universe will find a way na dili jud mo mag-meet. So if mag-meet mo, na apa jud na yung meaning.
Gaya construe lang na ni Nico in his situation, guys.
Anyway, so yun siya ang hardest part after breaking up. Now, eto na siya. What do you hope na hindi mangyari sa iyo? Like, last question na ito. Like, what do you hope na hindi mangyari sa iyo when it comes to love? Parang ano na ni siya ka ng marag verse
biggest
scenario na
fear.
ayaw mo. Biggest fear. Kauis akong question.
Nag-trending ko ano sa TikTok, guys, kasi my biggest fear is when I'm already pregnant with the person that I love. Kaya dito siya mag-cheat. Because I don't have a way out. Because we already have a baby. And murag, having a baby man good means that you're connected for life with that person, regardless if okay mo or dili. Because you have a baby. Parent siya. So like, that's the, murag, dili gyud na ako na gusto mahitabo sa ako. Because obviously, if you cheated with me while I was pregnant, okay, dili gyud na ko idayon ang kasal and ang family because I don't want to live in a household na may infidelity. So, if, for example, kana matabo sa ako, like, please no, like, I always pray that dili gid na mahitabo sa ako because I don't know. I might have to kill a person. Chares. Gi on record.
Okay, thank you so much. Ano gani ang question? Ang biggest fear?
Fear in love.
Ang biggest fear ko in love kay,
Dili ang magbalikan.
yes, mag-yearn ka for the rest of your life. I mean,
That is the status quo.
no, dili siya status quo. Simba ko pala yun. So like, imagine like mag 80 years old ka and that's the same person that you're still yearning for. Nakita manggod kog TikTok na kaya pala mga single ang mga 30 na tita kaya na sila yung mga totga.
Ay, yan din ang biggest fear ko. What if I'm happily married to the person that I love, but that person yearns for someone else? Di ba? Murag, the fuck? Ano ka naging, oh.
Pero like what if, okay, you love that person. Naaman jud ta, like sabi gani na, we're mosaic of people that we've been together. So like, but ang akin ha, ang thought ko lang, what do you think about this? Like, yearning is there, but at least he chose you.
No, wala ka dira. That is still cheating, manggod kay mental cheating gihapon siya ba? So you're emotionally still giving something towards that person even if not literally. Isa din, pero naapoy other aspect which is pareha kay Heart Evangelista ba? That he treats Jericho Rosales as his great love. That's what he is. But his great love, her great love, pero mo na to, dili na siya mag-yearn for that person. Like, wala, gina-appreciate lang nimo ang the moments that you shared with each other, but mo na to, I'm happily married with the man that I love. Nga na, good. Like, naapoy nga na thought. Pero, if nag-yearn gihapon ka, and then ang ending, guys, kay sa katigulang nako namatay ko, nagbalikanay mo, the fuck? No, oo, pat yun know, sila dalawa. Chares. Ikaw, te.
Ma-appeal ni sa court sa evidence.
Okay.
Ang akin kay, I feel like katong kay Heart, very idealistic mong good kaayo na. Ang ako if I were to understand a human complex, over, taka lang yaw-yaw. Kay, syempre, imuhang thought ga is your early years sa dating. And then, by the time na mag-choose ka og settle down, you have no choice. So, like, scary siya. Kaya, hadlo ka ayong mag-yearn. Ang yearning pa lang na thought sa everyone ba na kung possible na nag-yearn ko for this person, possible po akong partner nag-yearn for another person, which is crazy kaayo kay you wouldn't know.
Pero, you should choose the person you yearn. If you did not choose or you did not marry the person na imong gi-yearn, then the person you married, kinsa man to siya? Unsa man to siya sa imong life? Like, you yearn for a specific person, pero you married someone else. So my question is, kinsa man to imong gi-marry for in your life?
To settle down lang din.
No! Pangit!
Hindi man sa akin, pero like makikita
no.
ako na Reddit ba?
No, that mo po na
Yan
siya
ang
ang fear.
fear dyan.
Og another fear is that kanang magkasal gud, guys. I don't know if dagan dyan yung scenario, makita mo gud ako sa TikTok na he wants to see his ex for the last time bago kasulon. What's the point? Ex na gani, why would you still take a final look? Nga na, take final chance if mo
ko ba siya na-invite niya ako sa kasal?
cancelable. Na, nga na ba? Kanang marrying mong good means that you're choosing that person for life. So if you still consider other options, ano ka nag-marry in the first place? That's micro-cheating naman nate. Di ba? Mo to, guys. Sa
Correct.
paman.
Eto, ano ang thought mo nito? Like, ang biggest fear kay... Sa ganito, ang biggest fear na ayaw ko mangyari sa akin kay yung the last meeting theory
Na.
na yung when the universe decides or like ang fate nimo kay dili na jud mo mag-meet together, the universe will never meet you again. Pero what if nag-yearn yapon ka for that person? And like, let's say,
Will never.
kahit mag-beg ka sa universe na please grant my wish, kay dili jud
Dili
siya.
jud siya.
So you have to yearn the
Ako
rest
na,
of your
ano ko
life.